Lifetime warranty. This is perhaps one of the strongest marketing slogans in the tool industry. Just hearing those two words, millions of people automatically feel safe shopping without any hesitation. But there's a small detail that the ads never say out loud. Whose lifetime? Your life? What a tool? Oh, the life of the company. Because if it's the company's property, then when they go bankrupt, your warranty doesn't weaken, it disappears. In the coming minutes, we will decode the lifetime warranty from a legal perspective, without embellishment. So you will understand what really happens when a company closes down. At the same time, we provide you with a smart tool buying checklist so that next time you buy with your brain, not with blind faith, because a good tool is important, but the system behind it is what determines whether you are protected. Let's get started. In advertising, the lifetime warranty is often placed in a prominent position, in bold, sometimes even larger than the product name. It's like a seal of approval, buy it, don't worry. But as we began to flip over the back of the warranty, a truth gradually emerged. Lifetime is not a concept, but a maze of words. The truth is, there is no single definition for lifetime. Each company uses it in the way that is most beneficial to them. First, it could be the original buyer's lifetime. That sounds reasonable, until you resell or repurchase that tool. In the eyes of the manufacturer, the warranty doesn't follow the tool, but the name on the invoice. You buy new, keep the receipt, the store is still open. You buy it from a garage sale or Facebook marketplace, that door is usually locked. Lifetime here is like a movie ticket. It's only valid for the original purchaser and cannot be transferred. Second, it could also be the lifetime of the product or product line. This is the meaning that surprises the most people. When a company declares a product line end of life, the lifetime warranty also retires. Imagine, you bought a socket set in 2012. In 2020, the company stopped producing that line. In 2025, it will break. In terms of wording, lifetime ended 5 years ago. Lifetime here doesn't run according to your time, but according to their business strategy. Additionally, there is a lifetime based on the design lifespan, a vague but legally significant phrase for the life of the tool. It sounds like a long time, but it opens up a huge gray area, a tool designed for use under normal conditions. But what is normal? Garage is 40 degrees hot. Use it regularly instead of occasionally. Humid environment. In a dispute, design life is like a rubber ruler, and the person holding the ruler is usually the company, not you. Another meaning is lifetime, but it only applies to material and manufacturing defects. This is where most people get rejected. Broken? No. Overloaded? No. Rust? Wear and tear? Misused? No, it's like fire insurance. It only pays for the type of fire and specified in the contract. And finally, lifetime but requires proof of purchase. No receipt, no registration, no paperwork. Lifetime at this point is like a promise without witnesses. A photo of an invoice can determine whether you get a tool exchange or just take home. A lesson: a lifetime warranty is not a suit of armor, it's a miniature contract, and the new clause is king. And now, I have a question for you, the person watching this video. The last time you bought a tool because of the word lifetime, did you read the back? Or are you like millions of others, believing the headlines and ignoring the fine print? And right now, we're going to move on to the part that makes things even more interesting. What happens to all those lifetime plans? When the company goes bankrupt, when the person who made the promise is no longer alive, where does the promise go? This is perhaps the moment when the lifetime warranty fell from the marketing pedestal and hit the ground of reality. Because when a company goes bankrupt, all promises have to get in line. And sadly, customers rarely come first. And it's important to remember that bankruptcy is not a single shortcut. They are three very different scenarios, and each scenario will determine the fate of your warranty differently. Scenario 1, complete a liquidation. When the ship has sunk, imagine a ship that has lost its engine, lost its crew, and is being towed into port to be dismantled piece by piece. That's when the business stops operating and sells assets to meet its obligations. In this context, the warranty often covers shutdowns. It wasn't because the promise was wrong, but because there was no system left to fulfill the promise. No parts warehouse, no warranty center, no personnel. At that time, consumers were essentially seen as someone knocking on the door to demand their rights among a long line of other parties, suppliers, partners, and banks. Imagine a party is over. You arrive late with a gift exchange ticket in hand, but the counter has been closed for a long time. You can't exchange a promise from a place that no longer has a heartbeat. Second scenario, restructuring the ship is still running, but slowly and heavily. In this scenario, the company hasn't disappeared yet. They're still selling, still trying to maintain cash flow, and still wanting to survive. The warranty might still be valid, but it's not the same as before. Processing time is long. The procedure is more complex. The scope of application is narrowed. Some items have been temporarily cut. Life at this point is like a road under repair. You can still travel on it, but you have to accept potholes, barriers, and detour signs. But the question to ask is, do you have enough patience to pursue a warranty in an oxygen breathing system? Scenario 3, being acquired or selling the brand, the name survives, but the promise is uncertain. This is the most confusing scenario. The logo is still there, the brand name is still appearing on the shelves, but the owner has changed. In many cases, the new owner can continue the warranty to maintain credibility. But remember, it's a strategic decision, not an automatic obligation. It's like buying a restaurant. You keep the name of the establishment, but the old menu might not be available. Sometimes the brand survives, but the warranty doesn't. So, the most important thing you need to remember is, a warranty is a promise. Bankruptcy, it turns a promise into a very simple question. Who is still there to fulfill it? If the tool company you're using closes down tomorrow, do you have any other option beside hoping? Are you buying a product? Or are you placing your trust in the entire ecosystem behind it? And right now, we'll move on to the most important part. How to buy smart tools so you're not betrayed by a lifetime warranty. Even if the company disappears, the survival checklist starts here. After dissecting the words and looking directly at the reality of bankruptcy, the biggest question is no longer what they promised, but what can I control? This is the time for consumers to step out of the victim role and into the pilot role, the one who doesn't take off until the checklist is fully ticked. First, it's important to remember golden rule. A warranty is only as good as the company behind it. Imagine a warranty is a really fancy lock. But if the door it's attached to has been removed from its hinges, where does that lock into? Warranty is not an independent entity. It's a system. There's an operating company, a parts warehouse, a processing center, and cash flow to cover expenses. A promise is only as strong as the health of the person making it. So before you believe the word lifetime, look at who's standing behind it, not just the printed words on the front of the box. Next, let's go through a 10-point checklist before buying, using 10 specific questions. Whose, what's lifetime is it, of the original buyer, of the product line, or the design life? If you can't answer within 30 seconds, consider it a yellow light. What is coverage? Only material and processing defects. Or can I exchange it freely? Don't listen to the word lifetime. Listen to the word covers. What are the exclusions? Wear and tear, rust, breakage, and overloading these often account for the majority of rejected cases. Do you need a receipt? If so, take a picture and save it immediately. A single invoice photo is sometimes worth more than the tool itself. Where can I exchange it? Do retailers always have to send it back to the manufacturer? Exchanging at the counter is like on-site emergency care. Sending it back to the manufacturer is like waiting for a helicopter. Who's paying for shipping? The round-trip shipping cost is sometimes enough to buy a new item, free warranty, but the journey can be very expensive. Are there replacement parts available? With power tools, the battery and motor are as important as the heart and lungs. No components. Warranty on paper. How is the company's health? How long do they last? Is there a wide area network? A company present in every major store usually lasts longer than a name that only sells online. How will you pay? Paying with a credit card gives you an extra layer of protection if there's an early dispute. What is Plan B? If the manufacturer disappears, will the retailer provide support? Are there any third-party packages? Smart buyers always have a backup plan. After the checklist, we move on to a strategic decision. Not every tool should be purchased with the same type of warranty. Wrong strategy was Sora's right lifetime trap. One more thing, don't forget, divide the tool into two groups to select the warranty strategy. Core principle: the level of warranty risk increases with the complexity of the tool. The more moving parts, batteries, and electronics there are, the more points there are that can fail before the promise is fulfilled. First group: hand tools warranty is location-based. Wrenches, sockets, pliers are simple in structure but durable over time. No battery, no circuit board, no firmware. The risk of component failure is almost zero. In reality, the warranty value of hand tools lies with the retailer, not the manufacturer. If the store is still open and willing to honor the policy, a return is like replacing a cracked brick in a wall, quick, clean, and with few questions asked. When buying hand tools, choose a place with easy returns, not a place that makes promises. Strategy: prioritize large retail chains, clear in-store return policy. The company's lifetime is just a secondary insurance layer. Second group: power tools warranty focuses on the ecosystem. Drills, cutters, grinders are not just metal. They are an ecosystem. Batteries, chargers, motors, replacement parts, service centers. Here, the warranty is no longer about whether to exchange or not, but whether it can be repaired. A company that offers a lifetime warranty on paper but no replacement batteries is like a hospital without medicine. Power tools break not because they are broken, but because there are no more spare parts. Strategy: prioritize companies with a wide service network and batteries that can be used across multiple generations. Avoid relying on proprietary battery platforms that are too new or too narrow. 1. The question you should ask yourself: if this company disappears, where will I find batteries? And finally, remember to compare the 3 levels of warranty. Who is truly protecting you? Retailer warranty: fast, practical, exchange at the counter, less paperwork, best suited for hand tools. Just bring it here, that's the phrase buyers want to hear most. Manufacturer's warranty: strong but fragile, directly dependent on the health of the company. When the company falters, the warranty also trembles, just like insurance tied to a single company. Good when they're healthy, risky when they're weak. Third-party service plan: conditional lifeline. Sometimes it makes sense for expensive power tools, but the terms are as long as a lease agreement. Without reading carefully, you're buying extra trouble instead of a layer of protection. Pragmatic strategy: hand tools, retailer, manufacturer. Power tools: strong manufacturer plus wide service network. Consider third party if value is high. No warranty is good for everything. There is only the right strategy for each type of tool. Are you placing your trust in the retailer, the manufacturer, or a third party? And did that choice ever save you or disappoint you? Right now, we're moving on to the final scenario. If you've already bought it and the company goes bankrupt, what are your options? The screen shows the email company update. The website is inaccessible and the hotline is silent. This is the moment that made many people freeze. The tool has been purchased. The money has been paid. Lifetime warranty is still printed on the box. But the company? It's not the same as before. But as a smart consumer, it's best not to panic or guess. You need a step-by-step action plan, just like the emergency procedures when the red light comes on in the cockpit. Step 1. Get the invoice out immediately. No emotion, no debate. The first thing is evidence. Purchase confirmation email, photo of the receipt, bank statement, anything that proves you are a valid buyer. Step 2. Go to the retailer first, the shortest route. If you buy from a retail chain, this is the number one preferred store. Retailers often have their own policies, independent of the manufacturer's status. In many cases, you don't need to know if the company is still making money or losing it. You just need the store to still be there. Step 3. Find the official announcement. Visit the brand's website, FAQ page, or announcements from the new management company. Don't speculate. Please find the official wording. Is the warranty suspended? Are there any processing channels still active? Step 4. If it needs to be sent, stop and calculate. There are cases where you will still be required to send the tool back to the processing center. Compare the shipping cost to the actual value of the tool. Step 5. If you just bought it, review your payment method. With recent purchases that have clear issues, check your transaction dispute rights under your bank or card policy. Step 6. Remember the lesson. Upgrade your strategy. The crisis ends, the lesson remains. From now on, lifetime only has meaning when accompanied by a clear return ecosystem. When a company goes bankrupt, you don't need hope, you need a process. This process helps you keep the most important thing, control. If this happens tomorrow, are you ready with the paperwork? Which step in this scenario surprised you the most? Misunderstanding 1-1. Lifetime warranty was a free replacement for everything. Reality is much colder. Most lifetime warranties only cover defects in materials and workmanship. Not every way a tool can break. Imagine warranty like home insurance. A fire caused by a short circuit is covered, but broken glass from you throwing a ball is not. Lifetime doesn't mean no questions asked. It means a lot of questions are allowed to be asked. Misunderstanding 2. No receipt needed. This is the most dangerous belief, as it disempowers you before you can even argue. Receipt. For many companies, the receipt is the key to unlocking the warranty door. No invoice, no proof you are a valid buyer. Misunderstanding 3. If a company sells a brand, it automatically comes with a warranty. The logo is still there. The name still sounds familiar, but the rights and obligations may have changed hands. In business transactions, continuing the old warranty is often a strategic choice, not a default obligation. The brand might survive, but the old promise is uncertain. Misconception. Power tools are the same as hand tools. This is a comparison error that many people pay dearly for. Hand tools are like hammers, stones, and the steel simple, with few points of failure. Power tools are like a car, battery, motor, components, ecosystem. The warranty for power tools doesn't die because of paperwork. It dies because there are no more spare parts. Misunderstanding 5. Warranty is a consumer's inherent right. No, warranty is not a natural right, but a contractual term. That means it has conditions. There are limits and can disappear when one party no longer exists. You are not entitled to a warranty. You are permitted to have a warranty according to what was signed. Misunderstanding 6. Lifetime osnos my life. Perhaps this is the most common and dangerous misunderstanding. Lifetime can be: life is about buying the root, product line life, design life, or the very life of the company. When a company stops production or disappears, the lifetime also ends without you being notified. These misunderstandings don't exist because you're not intelligent. They exist because marketing is designed to make you not ask questions. Which of these 6 misconceptions have you believed the most? And the last time you bought a tool because of the word lifetime, did you read the fine print? A lifetime warranty is not a lifelong promise. It's a contract, a system, and above all, a promise that's only valid as long as the promisor exists. If you remember one thing after this video, let it be this: don't buy a tool just for the promise. Buy it for the structure behind that promise. Now it's your turn. Have you ever been denied warranty coverage because of the word lifetime? Do you trust the retailer, the manufacturer, or a third party? Please share your story in the comments section, as real-life experiences are the most valuable data for the community. If you find this video helps you avoid a lifetime trap in the future, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and share it with a friend who enjoys DIY or car repairs. They might be about to make the wrong purchase because of the 2 words lifetime. The content in this video is intended for sharing consumer information and experiences, not for legal or financial advice. Warranty policies may vary depending on the manufacturer, region, and time. So always check the official terms before making a decision. See you in the next marketing expose, where we shop with knowledge, not illusions.